Hey guys, Jamie here, coming to you today to talk to you about clicking for credits, a very valuable technique that is required for a successful Safelist campaign. I spoke to you before about this viral inbox that I'm about to log into, and the reason why a viral inbox is so valuable is because of how organized it keeps you when it comes to receiving emails from the members of the Safelist that you're going to be joining. If you join upwards of 20 to 30 Safelists, you're going to want a nice place for all the emails to go so that you can keep them organized. And then when it's time to go clicking for credits, you can keep them all in one place and do it really quickly. What I'm going to show you today is how to do that really fast. Most importantly, what I want to emphasize again is be organized. Okay guys, make sure that you've got yourself a blocked time for clicking for credits. You can't just randomly show up at your computer and click a few credits here and a few credits there, and you won't add up to enough for you to be able to send out enough email to have the impact that you want. It'll still work, but I know that when people are trying to get things off the ground and launch something new, that a fast start is the only way that keeps them motivated and keeps them moving. And if you don't listen to the tips that I'm giving you, what you'll find is that you're going to struggle, and you're going to end up thinking that it doesn't work, and you're going to go off thinking, wow, this is a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. It will work, but you do need to follow some instructions. So what we're going to do is I'm logging in right now to my account. You'll see that I have the list. We talked about it before, about how we create these folders over here. Simply by when I log in, there's a perfect example. The email address shows up when I hovered over there. So when I signed up to the account at Beweeble, I put in my vibox.me account and I added it there. If I go to this one, it says lead magnet. If I go to this one, it's listed venture, etc., etc. Okay guys, so what I wanted to show you today is that when you click into these boxes, let's say now I'm about to start my 30 minutes of clicking for credits, and so what I do is I come into the list, I start at the top, and I start clicking for credits. I scroll to the one that's that's been here the longest. I don't know what this is all about. This could be some sort of email, and I just click for credits. So right click, open link in the new tab, and trash. That's how you can get rid of them. Right click, open link, new tab, trash. Again, right click, open link, new tab, trash. What's happening here guys, and I'll show you real quick, is what you'll see is at the top of this, I slide it up, I clicked 3 emails and I got 3 new tabs. So what's happening right now is the countdown is going on my the Beweeble accounts, so that because the way you get the credits is you're supposed to open the emails and view them. So this is how we're going to do this really quick. You scroll down, earn credits, right click tab, trash, so you can try and get rid of some of them because the list will be endless. Right click tab, your emails will keep coming in every single day. So right click tab. What you can do too while you're doing this, I'm saying we're going to do 10 of each, just in this example. I don't know what your timelines are guys, I don't know how much time you have to do this, so you need to set out your own schedule, get out a calendar, get it figured out. If you only have 10 minutes to do all of them, then maybe you're only doing 5 per, but that's okay, then only do 5 per. But you do need to make sure that you're clicking for credits in an organized fashion. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, so I need 2 more. One of the things I do while I'm doing this is if I happen to notice a subject line that I like, need 5K in the next 30 days, not a bad headline. I may never use it, but it kind of is intriguing. So okay, I'll get my credit first. But before I trash it, I'm going to double click on it. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to go right click, copy. I'm going to open up a notepad, which I've already previously started, and then these are a couple, and then hit paste, right click paste, and then I just minimize that again, and then trash it. Then I'm right back into the folder. Usually it takes me right back to this folder so that I can see the list again, and then I'll scroll back to where I was. Unleash the zipper. Wow, that's interesting. Certainly caught my eye. I'm not sure that it's one that I want to work with, but anyway, so I'm done Beweeble. I've got 10, and I think I might have 11 there. So I'm going to move down to the next one. Now, what you'll find is that some of the Safelists have parameters that involve typing in a captcha, because they want to make sure you're not a robot. So here I'm going to scroll up again. You'll see I just did this one here, but before, oh, that one's actually going to open up for me. A lot of times it doesn't. So let's try the next one. Elite usually requires captcha, so I'll do the next one if it opens up. Try this safe list for, there we go. Scroll down. Oh, it looks very fancy. Blue writing. Next tab. Delete. So I just want to click on this tab. No, it's allowing me to go in for without, so that's okay. It's good. Some of them will require captchas. What the point I was going to try and make was that if you come across, if you know that one of your safe lists requires captchas, then every time you do this, you're going to need to open up the tab before you move on and type in the captcha, so that it actually will allow you to get the credits. So you're going to need to do that. That one you may not want to do as many as the rest, because it takes longer and it kind of messes up with the flow. But see, every time I open up a new tab and then I just hit trash, it's pretty quick, guys. So you can get a lot done in the time frame that you're trying to get it done. But what I'm saying to you is you block off some time that all you do is click for credits. That's all you do. I'm going to do another one here. I'm going to go into List Joe. You know, I'm not answering my emails. I'm not going to be checking my Facebook. I'm not going to be writing an ad. I'm not going to be doing. This is all I'm doing right now. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can collect credits for my when I want to send out my solo ads to these safe lists. So, because what happens is a lot of these accounts I can only send out ads once a week. So what I do is I spend the other 6 days collecting credits, and then when the 7th day comes, then I go to my safe list that is scheduled for that day, and I post my ad, because I have credits to work with. Because if you don't, you won't have any credits to work with, and you won't be able to send out any ads. So setting aside time to earn credits is important. Now there are other options, of course. Upgrading. On all of the safe lists, whenever you upgrade, there are different levels usually, and each level affords you different amount of credits that are given to you just for being a paid member. So this one here I find sloppy because the person didn't change the first name. Not that it matters, because I don't really care what they're selling. I'm just getting credits. So but you want to be aware of the time that you're spending here. Make sure you're getting the credits you need. So I got a whole bunch here. Probably got close to 10 for each. I'll do one more for List Joe here. Come on, scroll down. Open new tab, hit trash. So now what I'm going to show you is how we're going to get rid of all of this. Okay, so I'll scroll back up again. See all the little tabs I've created for all these different I've created credits. So I'll go back here. What you'll see is that you have earned 15 credits. Doesn't matter what I see here. If I happen to see a captcha page I really like, I might stop and review it for a minute, but I'm trying to correct captcha. I might not close it, right? Because remember, we're just collecting credits. I don't stop and play around. Okay, I don't like this one. I've already got credits for viewing that page. Okay, I may have already viewed. I get 15 credits here. Oh, I earned 15 credits there. Ooh, look, some fancy cars. 15 credits. Don't like that ad. 15 credits. No, I don't know what any of those words are. 15 credits. Yes, I want to leave the page. You'll get that happen too. Look, I earned 15 credits. Yeah. Look, I earned 15 credits. Oh, look, I earned 15 credits. Oh no, I got some because I must have clicked a double in there. Another 15. Here's the traffic zipper. So that was probably the one that said something about unleash the zipper. Actually, kind of a cool little page. Now we into here. I earned 50 credits because the time expires while you're off doing the other stuff. You earned 50 credits. You have earned 50 credits. Oh, you know what? Oh, here's one. See, look, this one did show up with a captcha. You got to put this in. It may not work because if you don't put in the captcha right away, oh, this one's going to work. So 15 seconds has got to go by before I'll get that. So I'll just go on to this one and check it. Oh, I got over here. It shows 15 credits I earned. Oh, and I forgot to tell you. See how this video is playing in the background? Here, I'll push. See? There's videos playing in the background. I turned on my speakers. I turn them off usually when I do this because you'll end up with multiple speakers running at the same time, or multiple videos running at the same time, and it's actually kind of funny. So anyway, you earn your 15 credits, and there it is. So then you close. 15 credits. Close. 15 credits. 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 And I don't know what that is. Beats me. I don't even know where this came from. So we'll close that one up because there's nothing. So I got my 50 credits because that was the one that had the captcha in there. Okay, so there you go. I just went through all that and earned quite a few credits for my. If I did that 2 or 3 times a day for each one of the lists that I have, then I would create a large number of credits for when I need to get in and write my list or send my list. Some of these will allow me to send emails every 3 days, and those ones I can use the credits I've just created. Otherwise, you just keep doing that day after day after day, and when it comes down to the day that you're supposed to send out emails for that one list, you go to the one list, send out the emails, and then you can start clicking credits again for the follow-up for the week leading up to it again. But that way you'll have credits available to you when it's time to send out your emails. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with just a couple of clicks here and there, and you're not really going to have a lot of traction, and you're not going to get a lot of traffic, and you'll think that it's not working. But I will tell you that it will work, and you will create thousands and thousands of names on your list if you create a massive Safelist campaign. And it doesn't take a lot of time if you stay organized. If you don't get organized, you don't use a calendar, and you don't use a spreadsheet, and you don't use a tool like Viral Inbox, you're going to find yourself thinking that Safelist is a big waste of time, because it will waste your time if you don't get organized. I'm telling you, get organized, guys. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Have yourself a great one. Now go out and click for some credits.